Our guys today for bouncing back. After yesterday's game where we got thoroughly beat in all facets of the game, I thought we played a good baseball game today. The bats woke up towards the end of the ball game. I thought their starter was really just as good. He pitched toe-to-toe with Brooks today, but Brooks had the best start, one of the best starts of the year. I mean, Austin Peay is a very formidable offense. They've got a number of guys that could play anywhere in the country, and I thought Brooks was as good as he has been all year long. Did not walk a batter, only gave up 4 hits with 10 strikeouts. Just thought he was outstanding today, and he's the biggest reason why we are back in this series. Carson Spires did a great job out of the bullpen. Just thought we were very, very efficient on the mound today. Offensively, it was all led by Logan Davidson. Had a huge day for us. Got the game started the right way, turned on a fastball, hit it out of the ballpark. Logan today scored 4 runs and drove in 4. Wilkie had another good day for us, had a big 2-strike double down the right field line there late in the game, scored a run, drove in a run. And, Jordan Green did a nice job again. A lot of times, it goes unnoticed, but, when you score 2 runs in the 9-hole because you're getting on base, you take those walks, and then when you flip the lineup and you got to face those first 4 in the order, you're going to put yourself in a position to help our team win by scoring runs. So kudos to Jordan for being disciplined at the plate and finding ways to get on base. But we took advantage of the free pass. We had a number of walks today and free passes, ran the bases okay today. Broke it open late. But, the name of the game today was Brooks Crawford and Carson Spires on the mound. Both were outstanding, and Logan Davidson just had a heck of a ball game for us today offensively. So, he's swinging the bat really, really well right now.
Coach, you're 5 through 8 hitters. I think we faced only twice in 14 at-bats. So what does it say about how the explosiveness of this offense still being able to put 10 runs on the board?
Well, you got to have certain players in your lineup that carry you on days like today, where, again, you're facing, we faced Costanzo, and I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, but he's left-handed and he's pretty good. Those 2 guys today, their 2 starters are very, very good. They're strike throwers. They're left-handed. They got good stuff. Their starter today had an outstanding changeup, so he made it tough on us. You got to have somebody in that lineup who finds a way to center him, and Logan did that, and luckily for us, he did it with runners on base. He hit the ball hard with runners on base, and Wilkie just continues to put together good at-bats. So, we didn't have a lot to show for it in terms of hits. We only had 6 hits today, but we scored 10 runs because we took advantage again of the free pass. We walked 10 times, just got on base, and it was enough for Logan and Wilkie. And I thought Drew Donathan had a good at-bat, had a sac fly there, that got us going later in the ball game. But, Logan and Wilkie right now have been really, really hot for us. And, again, it was, Brooks Crawford, after the way we got hit yesterday, we needed to have a great start, and Brooks gave us the best start of the year for him. And that's the reason we won today. Well, I'll say this. The umpires did an outstanding job of taking a look at it and then explaining to me what they saw. Both of them, home plate umpire and the base umpire, had it foul. Okay, from my vantage point, and I don't have a good vantage point. I'm on, the right side of the line, but it looked fair to me. But it was worth taking a look at. It was close, but both of them had it foul. They took a look at it, and they couldn't tell from the camera angle. And that's the bottom line. They could not tell based on the angle that they had. They couldn't tell, so they couldn't really make a call on it. Therefore, they couldn't overturn it. So both were very professional about it with the explanation as to why they couldn't overturn it. You have to give them credit for that.
How much of a luxury being able to save Gilliam for tomorrow if needed?
Well, it's a huge luxury, because he hasn't thrown since Game 1 against Florida State. So, if we need to throw him for, 2 to 3 innings, hopefully we can keep him short and only throw him in the 9th inning. But, if we need to bring him in the 7th, 8th inning, then, we have the ability to do so. And, we're going to be pitching Riley tomorrow. I'm pretty sure of that. So they're going to be ready to go. We need to get a great start out of Higginbotham, and if we got to use Riley for 2 innings or 3 innings, then we'll do it.
400th win, do those milestones mean anything?
Well, yeah, they do. I mean, I'm so grateful, I think, more than anything, to be given the opportunity at my age, this is my 10th year as a head coach, and it's all I ever wanted to do. All I've ever wanted to do was coach. I can remember my high school baseball coach, who was somebody that's a mentor of mine and I look up to this day, asked me when I was 15 years old, what do I want to do when I grow up? And I said, I want to be a coach. That's all I've ever wanted to do. So for me to be able to sit here coaching at a school like Clemson, it's a dream come true for me. I mean, I get to live out a dream every day, and every day my feet hit the floor, I don't look at this and take it for granted at all. And it's a tough job, but I absolutely love what I do, and I'm just grateful for the opportunities that I've had. I've had good players, I've had good coaches, and just really happy to be where I'm at in my life, and to be at 400 wins in 10 years just says a lot about the players that I've had, and just grateful.
Coach, you got Donovan in there for a pinch hit, you got a sac fly, line drive three. How important is it to get good at-bats for guys like him with the injuries that you've had?
Well, I mean, we need to be able to use some guys off the bench. I mean, I think that, you have to have a bench that you can use. And hitting off the bench is extremely hard. Pinch hitting is very, very hard. But we need guys who, anticipate getting at bats off the bench and understand the situation of the game. We just felt like, again, the lefty that was going for them, our lefties were having a hard time with him, and just felt like it was a better matchup to give somebody like a Donathan a crack at it and see what he could do. And luckily for us, he threw a pitch that got enough of the strike zone with 2 strikes. Donathan's a pretty good 2-strike hitter, can hit the ball to all fields, and was able to hit the ball hard to right field and get the run in.